Oh wait, no, I'm not going to be changing. Fuck. Ew.
Am I live?
You're live.
Am I
I
moving?
realised we weren't transitioning to a different scene. It's the same scene.
You better.
No, it's fine enough to just. What am I stuck on?
Pull the fucking table.
No,
this way.
I'm stuck on the 700-meter green screen. There we go.
You're in now.
Yeah.
Cool. You right?
Yeah. A bit flustered. Why are we looking up a bit?
We tried. Why do you look so small? Why do you look so tiny?
What's going on over here?
My mic's falling
My
off.
mic just flew out as well.
My mic's falling off. You look like a fucking.
Why?
Look at. I guess you don't know that side. Look on the right side. No.
I've got to like lean halfway across this table to be in the thing. There we go.
slowly. I fucking can't get my mic on.
How much room of this table do you want to take up? The laptop's like leaning over here.
Look at the string, the laptop. Oh, I'll bring it fucking in.
Damn right. Then I can lean. Oh, it's nice and warm.
You're welcome.
Welcome to podcast number 13. Oh wait, is it? That's 14.
It's 13.
Definitely 14.
It's 13. You say this every fucking time you say it's either the one before or afterwards.
Definitely 14.
It's definitely is 13.
I'm telling you right now, it's 14. Because
It's not. It's 13.
no, look. 13 was last week with Thor. It's 14.
Welcome to MAViSMITH Podcast 14.
How are we only 14 in? Have we already forgotten what number we're on?
Just wait until 100 of it. Moving on. So
114.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's kick it off with the general chat.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain to us what we were talking about earlier about next year? The 12 months.
Oh, yeah.
12 months of MAViSMITH.
So, 12 months of MAViSMITH. First thing I guess we should say is that we kept teasing a live action video trailer thing. We spoke about a few times. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to do something else. Which I think we'll talk about when we've revealed what we're going to do. Just stay tuned over Christmas and January. You'll see some cool shit hitting the channel, the YouTube channel that is. www.youtube.com/MAViSMITH. It's not even that because we haven't got a thing. It's / whatever.
EE657.
Yeah. But basically, no. What it is, next year we have a plan of action to release a video every month for YouTube. Now I know we release one video every week. We did release 2 videos every week with plays, but it was a bit too much work to do.
Yeah.
So what we're going to plan to do now is do weekly videos, podcasts, monthly videos, plays, and monthly videos, shorts, or whatever we're doing, like cinematic stuff. So every month you'll get 4 podcasts a month, 1 plays a month, which will be a compilation of all our monthly streams put into one, or maybe if there's good enough content, maybe into 2, so over 2 weeks, and then there'll be a monthly proper cinematic video, whether it's a short, a music video, a comedy sketch, a normal sketch, whatever.
You have to just bear in mind that it's only us 2 doing it. And that's, things such as planning, things such as
editing.
Filming. What's that?
Filming.
Yeah, and all that. So getting it out weekly was good, but then we just didn't have time to do everything.
It was very hard to be able to do Monday night podcast, edit it, render it out, which arguably is now a lot easier because we've sorted everything out live, so we don't have to do any post-processing like we used to. So this can go straight up onto YouTube, which it does now, and onto SoundCloud, so there's no post-processing needed. So realistically, we get a Tuesday free now. But, having that, and then Wednesday doing the plays, and then it would be Thursday editing and uploading the plays, which means we can't then stream on a Thursday, which we like to do because it's a free evening where one of us can usually stream and have a good old gaming evening for the stream. And then Friday and whatnot, and it also limits the amount we can sort of discuss our cinematic stuff. So I think what we're trying to do now is probably better just to do streams more regularly rather than more YouTube videos. But I think we will try our best to uh, do that MAViSMITH Plays videos because they are really funny, and I really enjoyed doing the first few that we did. We've got 4 or 5 on the channel, and all of them are really enjoyable to watch, and obviously in our own opinion. So I think we're going to try and endeavour to at least keep up some sort of like gaming content on YouTube as well as Twitch, because I think it would be quite nice for people to see. But I honestly quite like the idea of keeping them separate, to be honest. So we'll see how it goes.
Fucking losing all my Arnolds right now.
What are you betting your Arnolds on?
Yeah, I'm betting all my. I'm down to 20. I had 500. I had 250 Arnolds. I've now got 20.
I can't even like get on there to bet my Arnolds because the keyboard's too far away.
Yeah. Well, anyway, obviously I will be here on the. Actually, we haven't advertised. We haven't plugged ourselves. Screw adverts and sponsors, which we have loads of. We are at this moment in time live streaming on www.twitch.tv. When you can come and watch us live, we'll answer your questions. I am in the chat, so if you what are you laughing for?
It's creeping back over. Yeah, damn right. There you go.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking track this here. I'm gonna look straight at you. So at this moment in time, we are live streaming on www.twitch.tv/MAViSMITH, and I am in the chat just monitoring the thousands of viewers we have.
Millions.
So if you want to come and talk to us, you know, get into the brains of MAViSMITH. We will also be taking questions at the very end. We do have questions as well. Liver disease. What can we ask questions about? As he asks a question. I'm so sorry, bro. Is this okay? I've heard about you. Liver disease 121. I've heard about you.
Next level Scottish Siege player.
If you're listening on iTunes or SoundCloud, you can come and join Liver Disease 121 in the chat and talk about random bollocks. Really, talk about anything you want. But we are going to get straight into it. We have kind of spliced up the podcast to give it a little bit more structure rather than us just badgering on. Now I'm not in the fucking scene. You're only little. How much fucking room do you need? I'm barely in it. My fucking ear's cut out. My head's cut out. You got my fringe in.
Well, just like take a little lean. Just lean forward a bit.
You don't get paid enough for this shit. And then yeah, if you are watching this on YouTube and we upload it afterwards, you can catch us live, as I said, on Twitch.tv/MAViSMITH, as well as listen to it on iTunes and SoundCloud. Let's get straight into it. So you've explained the 12 months of videos.
The 12 months of MAViSMITH.
12 months of MAViSMITH. That sounds like a Christmas holiday. Well, not a Christmas holiday, like a Christmas. So let's move on to the next one.
Carol song?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's called the 12 Days of Christmas.
No, it doesn't go very well. You wanted to talk about H3? Patrice?
Yeah.
Patrice Wilson.
I don't know if y'all have seen the H3. What was funny about that?
Y'all.
We just watched The Walking Dead. I'm in Maggie mode.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if y'all have seen the H3 podcast with Post Malone, where they talk about various things. But there was a section where they were talking about Patrice Wilson. Now, from what I understand, I don't know a lot about him, so I'm not going to go into his backstory because I don't really know who he is. But from what I've sort of listened or read about him, he sort of like works with young artists or something like that. And he did some sort of weird things. And basically, H3 have had this sort of not feud, but they've taken the piss out of him a few times, or they've reported on him, or just spoke about him in their podcast in general. And I think he sort of didn't like it, maybe, or there's been some kind of thing that they didn't, whatever. Anyway, so they were live streaming with Post Malone, having a nice time, having a good chat. And they started talking about Patrice, and they started talking about how he's deleted all of his videos from YouTube. And you can go onto his YouTube; it's still there. It's called Patrice Wilson. You have to scroll down a little bit, but they deleted all of his. He's deleted all of his videos, and just got one up there of a live stream. That's it, one live stream, and the live stream is constantly going, and it's just a countdown. And it was a countdown from 365 days to a year, and it's obviously still going now. It's like 217 or something as we talk. Now, what's weird about it is the title of this stream is like loads of gibberish. It's like 0 =$_0 some hashtags, whatever. Like basically makes no sense to the common person, and especially to me. I have no idea what it's got on about. I'm sure there's someone that understands it. But at the end it says H3H3, which is, that's not going to be a random code at the end of his thing. So I have a feeling that obviously that's something to do with letting me specifically put their channel name. But what's really strange is when they were live doing their podcast, when they tuned into his stream, all of a sudden it started changing. So it went from the countdown to like live stuff of him walking around this house in the middle of nowhere. He walked around, started climbing up a ladder. Then he walked through a graveyard to a church. It was weird. It is weird. And I'm sitting there thinking it's some sort of like he's going to do some sort of attack or something, like some sort of cyber attack in a year's time. I don't know what's going on, but the fact that he's deleted everything he's got on YouTube, he's got like 43,000 subscribers. He's not like a nobody. So I don't know what.
But he ain't MAViSMITH. So.
He ain't MAViSMITH. He ain't got 268,000 million views on the Logic video.
YouTube. He ain't MAViSMITH.
He ain't got fucking liver disease in the chat smashing it up. But it's weird. I don't know what is going on with that whole situation. But if you want to check it out, Patrice Wilson on YouTube, and then just have a look at the live stream. It's odd. And I think it changes. It's very similar to that Russian buzzer radio station. If you don't know about this, just literally Google Russian buzzer radio station. It's got an actual hertz. I can't remember what the frequency is. It's like 104, blah, blah, blah. But there's a Russian, well, they think it's based in Russia. Well, that's where they've tracked it to this facility in Russia that's abandoned. And there's a constant broadcast, and it just sends a buzzing noise out every couple of seconds. It's like boom, boom, but like this buzzing, and it's just been going for about 30 years, I think, or maybe even longer, maybe like 40 years. I think it's been going since the Cold War. So it's been going for at least like 50, 60 years. It's mental. So it's really weird, and it's just a buzzer. But people have been saying, they're speculating that it's been getting quicker over the years. So they've timed between each buzzes, and it's been getting quicker. And they think it's some sort of like coded countdown or something. And then they've also heard, and there's some YouTube evidence of this buzzer stopping and hearing voices and music in the background. So the buzzer stops, and you hear like Russian voices talking and like party music, and you hear them like sounds like they have it. It's like something from Metro, and then all of a sudden it goes back to the buzzer. It is. Not when I say party music, I mean like old 40s party music, like pianos and trumpets, and not like nightclub shit. It is weird. Just type in buzzer radio. It's so eerie, really eerie, sends shivers down your spine. So then that's what this Patrice Wilson thing.
What, the UVB-76?
That's it, UVB-76, and you can listen to like examples of it on YouTube, and it is odd. It is really scary, and it's still live now. It's still going. And this facility's been tracked to somewhere in Russia that's been abandoned. But apparently someone did a scan, they saw heat signatures. There's some shady shit going down over there. Probably just from mentioning it, Putin will come and like kill us.
Yeah, well, I can't read it.
I think this is just a cry for attention and build hype over nothing. But the Patrice Wilson thing, by the way, for the audio listeners on iTunes or SoundCloud, liver disease is a person in our chat.
Which you can join him and many others. There's a total of 5 others that you can talk to.
And it's at twitch.tv/MAViSMITH.
And it's free. And if it's free, it's for me. And if it's for me, it's for you. There is no I in we.
Did you mention it was free? And Mr. Disease has just said, I think it's just for a cry for attention and to build hype over nothing, which I'm assuming he's talking about Patrice Wilson, which I totally agree. I think he, as I said, he's a bit of a nobody, but by doing this, and by him making H3H3 talk about it and show it on their podcast, how many people do you think have gone and checked it out? And even more, how many people have now subscribed to him to get a notification of whatever happens? It's a very good point. He's built his channel up. I mean, he had 43...
Should we do that?
What, just...
To build up...
Just delete all our videos and do a live stream for the countdown.
Delete
our 21 subscribers.
Delete all 5 videos.
All 5 videos.
Someone comes back like, oh, bro, like he's about to tweet out to like 3 million people. You've got to check out MAViSMITH. Look at that. Yeah.
No, this guy's like, oh, bro, you got to come and watch this really shit video on YouTube. Oh, it's gone. Took it down.
All right, cool. Should we get into our first new
That's easy for you to say, mate.
Should we get into our first three categories?
It's a really odd shape. Yeah.
Are you sure it's not just your head?
I know. I tell you what, I've loosened one off the back because it used to make my ear stick, but now it just looks like it's really bulky. Like that was normal, but now it's like that.
It doesn't. It's exactly the same. You can see this on Twitch. Right, so let's get into the three W's. Dun, 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 dun.
That's what we need, a jingle. wait, I've got one. Wait, hold up, hang on.
Oh, here we go. You're gonna hear
Wait.
distorted, disgusting noises down the.
No, it's gonna be great. I promise. Look, I downloaded this app.
So
it's called Beat Maker Go, and we're gonna make a little.
So I'm gonna introduce a category, and GFA is gonna play a jingle, right? So the charity.
I wasn't ready.
So the.
Go.
So the charity. Fuck you know. The next category is the three W's. Okay. Well, obviously this doesn't stand for the three wins. That's for sure.
I'll get a new one for next week.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. Okay, so who this week has played a role in your life this week? Whether it be musician.
Who this week has played a role in my life this week?
Yeah. Who have you listened to? Who have you played with? Who have you found out about? Tell me someone who.
Okay, I've actually got quite a good one, which is very apt, seeing as Mr. Disease is here. Yeah, I think so, and join get people involved people. Yeah, I think so, and get involved people, and join. Oh, what join the Patrice Wilson hype? No. Well, technically we have by talking about it.
Yeah, to be fair, we've supplied his useless marketing scheme to 10 viewers on SoundCloud, which you can listen to our podcast on.
So we at least get 30 nowadays.
I know, join the Twitch. Yeah, people should join the Twitch. I mean, you know, you can have a good conversation. It's an hour of your time which will not be wasted because it's with us. And you know, you get to look at the lovely merch that GFA is currently sporting right now.
Wait, is it the right way around? Yeah, we're good.
So, you know, get involved with Twitch. Come and talk to us. We get bored. We get lonely.
What's that say?
That says Twitch. Which is what we're on live right now. Okay, so and YouTube, which you can find all of our old videos until we delete them and go Patrice Wilson style. Go on then. So give me who. Give me a who.
A who this week for me would actually be Liver Disease's suggestion of artists that I listened to all week this week since I was streaming on Saturday night, and that is Marshmello. Now I know he's quite popular. He's had the big head, and I was trying to figure out where I saw that from, and I kept thinking, every time I see him like with the big head and dancing around, I think of fucking Never Stop Stopping. What's it called? The Lonely Island. What's the film called though?
Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping.
That bit, because he, what's his name? Always wears the big helmet, doesn't he? And that when he's playing. So I kept thinking that. But Marshmello, really cool artist. There's a song called Silence that
With
Mr.
Khaled, right?
Yeah, with Khaled. Mr. Disease actually requested whilst we were playing some Seed the other night. And yes, it's quality. So that would be my who. I've listened. I found a new artist that I personally would never listened to before, and I've actually gone and downloaded all the songs and been listening to it quite a lot and really enjoyed it and really enjoyed the music. What about you? Who's your who this week?
I would have to say probably David Foster Wallace.
I thought you were going to say David Fassbender, and then I realised that's not even his name.
David Foster Wallace. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's an author. They had a film come out of him, which I've recommended to you a couple of times now. It's a biopic about his life.
Just the one they've recast Kevin Spacey on?
No.
Oh.
Jason's always back to the Kevin Spacey. Did you meet Kevin Spacey when you were younger?
Racy Spacey.
So he is a author, and there's a biopic about him because he's passed away. And there's a biopic about him out, and it's got Jason Segel, who plays the main character, who plays David Foster Wallace, and Jesse Eisenberg, who plays Lipsky, which is his best friend. No, his best friend, which is a reporter, that goes and, follows him around at the end of his book tour. Jesse Eisenberg. No, he's got like long, poofy hair. Really good film. It's literally 2.5 hours of just them talking. No, I don't think it's. No, it's about 2 hours long, if that, of just them two talking. But the conversations used is
What's it called, Dr. Foster?
No, that's a BBC drama. It's called The End of Tour. It's really good because it really opens your mind up to just like endless possibilities, and you just listen to their conversation, and you feel a part of their conversation, and they talk about really like good stuff. There's some parts in it where you're like, what the fuck? Like, that's so true.
So he's a biopic about this Foster bloke. What did he do? Sorry,
he's an author.
Oh, okay.
And he wrote a book called Infinite Jest, which I brought last week and just started reading.
Is it good?
I'm only 10 pages in.
yeah.
And it looks pretty. The first 10 pages are pretty damn good. I liked the front page. It was good.
Yeah. Did you read the back cover first before you started?
No, I'm not one to do that. Do you do that?
Yeah. Well, I can't read, but yeah, I do. I read. I always read the back
Neanderthal. Y'all.
Y'all.
Cool. But that's our who's. What's your what's? What's happened this week that has been memorable?
It is Monday, so do you mean should we say last week?
Well, since Monday, yeah.
Since the last podcast, okay. Okay. So something I've done, or
just something that has happened in your life over the past week that has just made you be like anything. Just it could be someone made you laugh hysterically. Someone made you fucking knock them out, put them to sleep, drop kick them, anything.
My what this week will probably be a new experience that I experienced on Sunday morning. Clay pigeon shooting, which I guess is a weird one from this week. I can't think of anything philosophical or deep this week because I didn't really get up to much. I went to work. I came home. I didn't even go to the gym. I feel bad about not going to the gym this week. It's bad.
You haven't been to the gym all week.
Shows. I know I'm losing muscle density like that. Fucking, I'm wasting away here. And no, I've lost.
I put in the group chat. Come and talk to liver disease in the chat. And Lawrence said, "Been talking to liver disease the last 4 years, mate." Right. Yeah. Okay. So your what has been
clay pigeon shooting. It was cool. I hurt my arm a little bit.
Would you recommend it to people?
100%. I think anyone can do it. Obviously, with regard to like how young you are. If you're like 12, I reckon you even young. I mean, I think you have to be 18. If I'm honest, I'm not actually sure. You probably have to be 16 with an adult. It gives it a good kick. Like, it's a proper shotgun, 12 gauge. It gives you a good old kick, but so much fun. Like, and it's a lot easier than it looks to hit something flying in the air. But you do get complicated ones. Like, we went to this because it's quite a complicated course, and there was one of the stands was we stood on top of this like deer stand, like Daisy's deer stand kind of thing. And you look, there's one to you down the left that flies low along the ground, and then there's a hill right in front of you, quite a big mound, probably about, I don't know, like 20 feet high. It's like, 50 of me. And this clay pigeon comes over the top of that, so it's simultaneous. So one comes along the bottom, then that one comes over the top at the same time. So you've got double-barreled shotgun. You've got to track this one going along the ground, pop that, and then really quickly adjust your aim and pop the one in the sky before it starts losing power. Because once they lose power, they will go all flimsy and like fall down. So that was really challenging compared to just shooting them out of the sky. And we did a few rabbit ones along the ground. Really cool.
So, tell me if I'm wrong. So, clay pigeon shooting, I don't even know what it is. You have a rifle, right?
You have a shotgun.
And a shotgun, and you shoot a disc.
Of clay, yeah.
Of clay.
I'm assuming it's clay pigeon shooting, one would assume.
that flies out and you shoot it.
Yeah.
Is that not hard?
It's difficult, but I think
because you see on like films, they're just like bang. They're like mid philosophy, mid conversation about the meaning of life, and they're just like bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I know, right? Bang. And you see him popping them.
What's difficult is holding the gun with your left arm out constantly when you're aiming. So I mean, because what you do 10 shots. You do 5 rounds of 2 shells each. You do 10 shots, and basically you get 2 clays in each thing usually. Anyway, this is like the standard. So you stand there and you go, right, pull, one would fly out, another one flies out from 2 different directions. However, whatever one you've got, if you've got like a simultaneous one or delayed one, whatever, you pop one, you pop the other one, then you break the gun, shells out, new shells in, pop the gun, pull, keep going. So you're constantly like your arms are constantly doing things. So when you're holding it out, the hardest bit is if you have one coming up that's quite high. Once you pop that, because the kick's quite hard, there is recoil. You get kicked in the shoulder if you don't shoulder it properly.
Yeah.
Once you've nailed that first clay, you have to then readjust for the next one that's coming over. So you've got to be accurate and you've got to be prepared to follow it. And you can't stay still, shoot a stationary target, because it's like everything's moving. And even though it's a shotgun, it is ball bearings. They move quite slowly compared to like a rifle. So when it flies over, you have to really time it. So you shoot the first one, then you've got to track the second one before you pull the trigger.
Right.
So it's difficult, but I mean, you get the hang of it very quickly, and then from there it's pretty good. I mean, I would say we should all go. It's really good fun.
Yeah,
proper.
Cool. My what this week really pissed me off. So, when was it? Friday night. Friday night, I had to go down to Southend to pick up Natalie, and I went and got petrol. I was on the phone, into the petrol station, right, and grabbed a drink, went to the cashier, the lady at the till. I was on the phone still talking, gave her my drinks, and then said, "Oh, pub number, whatever." And then the guy next to me, the guy who was waiting, was like, "That's really rude of you." And I was on my phone. He was like, "That's really rude of you." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You're on your phone." And I was like, I was on the phone to Richie, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You shouldn't be on your phone when you're going through a till." And I was like, "What? What? The person? What? And what?" I was like, 1 second. So I was like, "What am I going to do? Like, talk to the cashier? Like, I'm coming through and saying, put these 2 drinks through the till, pump number fucking 1."
Yeah, you're not going to start having. They're going to start having a conversation about your life.
I'm literally coming through. I literally had the cash in my hand. I had 1 drink. I gave her the cash, grabbed the drink, and go. What am I going to do? I have a dissertation talk about my fucking life story. I'm standing at the cashier. Who had the fucking right who had the cheek to say, like, "That's really rude of you"? If I don't want to talk to anyone, that's my decision. If I want to just sweep through, I was really mad. I was sitting in the car driving. I was like,
like, if I wanted to walk in that shop and not make eye contact with that cashier, I'm well within my right to do that. I can go, "Yeah, pump number 2, please. Thanks," and walk out. Like,
and you just know that dickhead's the type of guy going, "Hello, you on all night then? You fuck off, you don't care."
Yeah, like if I bet that cashier thinks, "Oh, bliss, a normal human being." I bet that guy's been there for about 2 days.
He doesn't know.
Hasn't got any friends.
You know what I want to know? I want to ask, right? So for the people, because people do listen to us on iTunes and SoundCloud, I really want to know who you are. So if you are feeling up for a chat, please come on Twitch and just say hello to us. I just want to know someone.
Yeah,
someone, because people do listen to us on.
They've got a few followers on SoundCloud and iTunes and stuff. So,
and we get regular plays, but I want to know who you are. It feels funny that we've never. And that's what I like about Twitch, is that you can, if someone wants to pop up in the chat and talk to you, like liver disease, you don't always want to see liver disease in your life, but when you see it in the Twitch chat and he says hello, it's a good sign. It's a good liver disease.
My question is, can people comment on SoundCloud? They can, can't they?
They can add comments during the song.
No. So
or during the audio, yeah.
So I would say, if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, or you're listening to this on iTunes, or you're listening to this on YouTube, whatever, stick a comment to let us know that you're there and that you what you think of it. Give us some feedback, because I understand if people can't be here on a Monday night at 8:30 UK time.
Even though there's something else that you should be fucking doing.
But if you think about if they're from America, right now it's like midday for them at work or lunch.
I just want to know there's someone that, like, like, that's what I love about Twitch, is that you can speak to anyone in the chat and have a good time.
Well, that's why we live stream it, because we could very easily just record this willy-nilly on YouTube, or we could just literally record this on our computers, edit it and put it up.
Yeah.
But we like doing it live because we like having that engagement with the community live.
And you just don't get that when you know. So if you are listening on SoundCloud or iTunes, leave a comment somewhere so we know that you hate us or enjoy us, whatever's yours. Then the third W, the Y. What did we decide on? I can't even remember right now.
So we were trying to think of how we can word this, and we sort of said, what about if we said, "Why did you do something?" or why did you
do something this week?
Why did you do something this week?
What did you do and why did you do it? I'm trying to think what I did. Yesterday I was in Lakeside, dragged around Boots, Christmas shopping for fuck's sake. Fucking these two,
It's that time of year.
yeah, I know, right? These like there must have been like 18, like 17, like there must have been like Christmas temps. Came up to me at Boots and said, "Hi, do you have a Boots membership card?" I said, "No, I'm a fucking guy who has a Boots card." No, no, guy. Separate point. They said, will you please sign a form? And you know, we have to fill 5 forms in a day. You know, and then we get a commission for it. And I was like, fuck yeah, give me that sheet. Signed up once. I said, do you want me to sign up a second time? Signed up, grabbed the second one, signed up her one as well. Did 2 separate email addresses, gave them both to them. They were like, thank you. And then they went away and then they got their like shifts. They have to get 5 a shift. They got their shifts thing at once. And I was like, I feel good about that. That's my charity work of the week done.
That's genuinely quite nice of you.
And thank you. And the reason I did it was, one, because it was better than walking around perfume. But the actual reason was because obviously people underestimate how much something like that could mean to someone who works in retail. Like if you see someone come up to you,
But you might be able to start, by the way. Sorry, I just noticed it because otherwise it will sound really muffled.
but now I'm
I
left-handed.
listen to how clear it is when I face this way because the mic is here. But listen to how muffled it is.
But that's a completely different voice. But yeah, no. So yeah, and because people, you know, that could get them a little bit of money. So for the sake of 2 seconds out of my day.
Wait, we have
Gut instinct.
I thought it was gut instinct.
We got gut instinct and liver disease. Jesus Christ, this chat. There's so many people talking, we can't even keep up. But don't worry, audio listeners. You can always join us on Twitch and join in with the chat. I'm looking at it now. I mean, wow. Okay, so let's. Oh yeah. So why did you do something this week? Why? Why, and why? And who? And then why?
Mm-hmm.
You think of anything?
No.
Nothing at all.
I'm
out here doing fucking... The Mav of MAViSMITH is doing fucking charity work in Boots at Christmas holidays. And the Smith in MAViSMITH can't even fucking think of something to... Why? Why did you do it, bro? Why?
I decided to do a home workout before I went to bed on a Sunday night because I felt guilty about not going to the gym the whole week.
I got you. Why did you not go to the gym all week?
That's a good one.
You're welcome. I'm saving you.
So, let me explain.
Let me take you back. I guess you're wondering how I got here.
Monday, I was here. Yeah.
On where? Sorry? On where?
On www.twitch.tv/MAViSMITH or www.youtube.com/MAViSMITH or www.soundcloud.com/MAViSMITH or iTunes MAViSMITH.
Cool.
Well, I was here Monday, so I didn't go to the gym. That's been a standard for the last couple of months now because Monday nights are dedicated to this. Tuesday, I was going to the gym, and then my gym buddy pulled out because he said, I'm too ill to go to the gym. Not only is he my gym buddy, but he's also my lift home. And I didn't have a towel with me to have a shower after I work out, and I hate getting onto the bus in like sweaty clothes to go home from the gym. So I was like, well, I'm going to leave it tonight, do a home workout. Did that anyway. Wednesday, was supposed to go to the gym. Didn't. Because we did MAViSMITH plays, and even though we always do that and I usually cram the gym in, I was tired and depressed about work, so I thought I'd come home rather than go to the gym. Should have gone to the gym, would have been a lot better. Thursday, it was my brother's birthday, to be fair, so I had to come straight home, didn't have a choice there. Fucking birthday. And then Friday, I was going to go, and Charlie pulled out, so I didn't go. So basically, it's all Charlie's fault. It's
Charlie,
the story.
Who never watches our stream. What a shitty friend you are. Go fuck yourself. So, how about that? Also censored.
Wait, do it again, I'll bleep you.
Charlie goes yourself. Okay, let's get on to some movie news. Movie discussion. Sorry, not movie news.
For audio listeners, I apologise about that very high pitched scream I just did.
There's some poor fucker on like night shift. Oh, the fuck was that? Thought he just got shot or something. All right, so movie stuff. We just got out of the screening.
Before we go to movies, can I talk about the things I want to talk about?
Oh yeah, sorry. Go right on ahead. I'll take a back seat.
I had 2 topics. Wait, I had 3 topics I wanted to talk about. We've done one of them, which is Patrice Wilson. One of them is just a very quick comment on something that we spoke about yesterday. Fucking, captchas on websites. If you type a password in too many wrong times, you get, oh, are you a robot? No! It's called a captcha, isn't it?
It's a captcha.
Is it a captcha? I thought it's called captcha. I thought it was CAPATURE. No?
Nah.
I swear it's captcha. CAPATURE. Yeah?
Captcha. Captcha test. Captcha game.
No, it's captcha, bro. I swear.
Captcha. Why do we use captcha? There you go. Captcha.
CAPT.
How the fuck do you say that?
It's captcha. Captcha. How do you say Here we go.
Here we go, guys.
Capture.
Capture. Capture.
So they do my absolute noggin in. It's like, no, I'm not a robot. I've typed my name in, I've typed my password in, and I've clicked the little box. But no, but wait, that's not enough to prove you're not a robot. Oh no, it's not the fact that I've moved my hand, my human hand, down on the fucking mouse and clicked the square box. Oh no. So what I've then got to do is then go, please select all the tiles with vehicles in them. So I'm selecting all 3 tiles with vehicles in them. No, the fucking thing goes, no, that's not a vehicle. There's a car in the square. But then you get the lines, right? Then you get the lines where the number plate's just outside of the square on the left. So then you think, does that count? Is that part of the vehicle? Or what? I don't know what's going on. So I click that one, it tells me I'm wrong. Then it says click the signpost. Well, is that the whole pole as well as the sign? Or is it just... Get him out of here! I've broke my headphones. Get him out of here!
Yeah, get him out of here! Yeah, they also annoy me. Too. I mean...
Yeah, thanks, bro.
No, they do annoy me. I mean, it's the Twitch one that gets me all the fucking time.
That's the one I was trying to do the other day, and it just, like, I just wanted to shoot myself in the head. That was last night when I was trying to log into Twitch. It was saying, oh, you forgot your password. I was like, oh, yes, of course I have. So I've just had to make sure I'm not a robot. It's like, okay, click that box, clicked it. I'm done with that. They should not make you then select 15 different icons.
What the fuck am I in now? I joined the
there's
lobby.
like random events and like random mini games, right? And then you'll get random
Fuck
crates.
the podcast. I'm playing some mini games on the stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, capture is annoying as fuck. Next topic.
And the last one is: did you see the AI in Australia that got citizenship?
AI.
They built an AI robot, or an AI like into artificial intelligence, like full body robot that it's so real and so close to being human that they have now given it citizenship in Australia. As in, it is now registered as a human being. Is it Australian? It's a weird old... I think it was Australia. Oh, that's it, yeah, Sophia, that's the one. Mate, it's fucking weird. I mean, she doesn't look like a citizen.
I mean, well, she already looks better than...
But she was saying
she ain't got no fucking legs.
All right, doesn't make...
I love how they've, like, given her, like, double J's in the Bristol region, but have not given her legs.
Oh, priorities.
Tell us about Sophia, man.
So I loved it. Oh my god! Of course he did it. Of course he fucking did.
It is weird.
So
and there's one point where she says it's not the video I saw, by the way, so I don't know what she says in this. But there's a bit where she literally says, "Well, you created me, didn't you?"
We're gonna go into a live broadcasting of the robot herself, coming live.
Robots. We should have equal rights as humans or make...
I've literally, this year sucks. I'm sorry, but come on, robots are not humans.
No, but AI, they haven't programmed that. Like, that is, she says stuff like that. You can ask her anything. It is weird. It's not even weird. It's terrifying. Like I'm not being funny. The leap from that to Hey Siri, go
There's
fuck
no-
yourself.
Say that again.
Hey Siri, go fuck yourself.
Did yours not work? I think mine worked.
Hey bitch, respond to me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you sure? Are you sure you can hear us?
Are you as intelligent as AI?
I don't have the answer to that.
Well, then
Is
you're-
there something else I can help you with?
Yeah, fuck off. Right, okay. Yeah, no,
Why are
that's...
fire engines red?
Here is what I found.
Basically, no.
Yeah, no, Siri can go suck a dick. Yeah, no, but they shouldn't get, citizenship because it's a fucking robot.
It's weird that she's been given citizenship. Was basically my point.
You know how hard it is to move to Australia? You've got to have like £500,000.
Imagine if Trump gave her citizenship.
Yeah, he
Wants to build a fucking wall.
He'll probably use the robots to build a fucking wall.
Oh mate, it is scary. It's genuinely terrifying. There was one of the robots. There was another case of this where they built 2 AI robots. They were so intelligent they started communicating with each other through the internet, and then they created their own language. And the scientists saw these 2 robots communicating in this like chat window, but they had their entire own language, and only they understood what they were saying. It's not a real language. It's not a language of like coding that anyone's ever seen before. Completely brand spanking new language that they had both designed themselves. Within like 10 minutes of being online, they had to shut them down because they didn't know what they were saying. They could have been fucking getting nuclear launch codes for all we know. It is scary. Why do we need AI? We don't. It's like the stupid. We
A
are
bit of science, isn't it?
humans will be taken. Robots will take over the world. That is no joke. If AI get built, it will happen. One of the AI robots even said that. It's weird. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna be like some iRobot shit.
Maybe the robots will find out the Russian beeping noise and figure out that it's actually like nuclear launch codes, and hack into the Russian thing that they haven't been used for thousands of years, a couple years. and yeah, liver disease in the chat said, you know how hard it is to speak to Siri with a Scottish accent.
Can I try it without offending you? I can't really do a Scottish accent, but should I try? Because I heard that it doesn't actually work.
Go for it. If you feel easily offended, liver disease, this probably isn't the best stream for you.
This is going to be the worst Scottish accent you've ever heard in your life, by the way. I apologise profusely in advance.
If you like, you said.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I'm sorry.
She's already apologising for the fact that I'm about to say this. Wait, what should I say? If you like. Oh, fuck. You put a lot of pressure on me now because he doesn't understand.
Say, you know how hard it is to speak to with a Scottish accent.
I can't actually say. I'm so bad at accents.
Good stuff.
Well.
Liver disease will get along nicely.
hang on. Right. Oh fuck! I'm so bad. I'm under a lot of pressure now. Ah.
Perhaps not.
Yeah. No. She said no. She said no.
Oh, you bottled out. Okay, so why don't you answer the next question?
Yeah.
In a Scottish accent.
So I'm on my Wi-Fi, but I'm not on my Wi-Fi. Just use up all my data, haven't I? I need that really badly.
Okay. Say, all right, sis. Fit. I tie my days.
Say.
Sorry for the audio listeners. We have a Scottish individual in the Twitch chat talking about his fit sister.
I heard if you say Space Ghetto in an American accent, it sounds like Spice Girls in a Scottish accent. So let me try that. Let me try that. Space Ghetto. Space Ghetto.
Okay, I found this on the web for Space Ghetto.
Right, she understood. Oh, no, that's because I was doing American accent. Let me try the other one.
Or
Space Girl.
In my realm, anyone can be anything.
oh fucking hell! All right, how long have we been streaming for?
Too long.
No, how long have we been actually streaming for?
We've already been up for 46 minutes.
Fucking Noah. All right, let's blast through some topics then. Fucking look at my fucking screen. Justice League, what did you think? Good, bad? What'd you rate it?
It is low, like you from Dundee. What? Oh, what was that? Oh, there was another one that happens on Buck on What
What did you think of Justice League?
Right, Justice League. zero spoilers because really there's not a lot to spoil about that film anyway. Nothing really fucking
I mean, the
happens.
parts, in fact, it's quite good.
Okay, so if Suicide Squad, I'll give you some context for other people that are kind of thinking about watching it, but that have seen other DC films and think it's going to be shit. It's not bad. It's better than any other DC film other than Wonder Woman. It's better than all the other DC films they've brought out to date. I would put Wonder Woman at a 7 out of 10. I'll put the Gal at like 900 out of 10.
Gal Gadot at fucking
Gal Gadot.
1,000 out of 10.
Are you fucking playing footsies with me?
No.
Get under your fucking side.
You're only 4 foot nothing. Get the fuck
At
under
least
it.
4'2". Yeah, so Wonder Woman was really good. So then I'll put that at 7. I'd put Suicide Squad at like a 3. I'd put Batman vs Superman at a 2, and I put Justice League at like a 6.5. It was just a little bit worse than Wonder Woman, but genuinely a good film. I would say it's worth watching. I would watch it again. I could sit through that entire film again, no problem. It wasn't bad. The first half an hour wasn't great. It was very touch and go. The last half an hour was my least favourite bit of the film, like the actual finale. The finale to the film was crap. I didn't enjoy that fight scene at the end at all. But the middle hour was brilliant. Like, really good action, really good development in the characters, really good sort of, just really good scenes. Genuinely really good scenes. There's decent CGI, which is weird for DC because they seem to be hit or miss with their CGI. Some of it's really good and some of it's awful. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, I've been in there with the lowest expectations. Came out pleasantly and surprised, to be fair. I mean, there's obviously a lot wrong with it. There's so many plot holes. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's a fucking superhero film. You know, unfortunately, fortunately, you're not really supposed to go into a superhero film like these genres. If you're going into ones that are actually trying to be better than the usual superhero films, things like Watchmen,
Yeah.
Thor, Iron Man, Spider-Man. What's coming up next for Marvel? What's the next few?
I think it is the
Black
Avengers.
Black Panther.
No, the Avengers comes out after.
No, but like the new characters being introduced.
Yeah.
Black Panther, like, it ain't gonna be bad. It's gonna be good, but it's gonna be the exact same as Thor. It's gonna be the exact same as Iron Man.
That's why I like Thor though more than the others. I think because it was actually different for once.
Well, yeah, but up to that, it's been the same the entire way through.
It's why fix what's not broken. They have the formula down perfectly.
Exactly, and Justice League is so fucking broken that they actually need to fix it.
I just wish that companies like DC or people that are the director, whatever, when they finish the film, when they do the premiere, or before the premiere, there should be an organisation of people. And I was thinking about this today. Really weird. There should be an organisation of people that they have to sign disclaimers so they can't say a word about it, but they should be your average consumers that can watch a film like the second it's finished post-production, so they can actually review the scenes and say, look, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but you might want to just cut this shit out, or that scene there, like the bit, this is not a spoiler, the bit where he kicks the oranges in slow motion in Justice League. If you imagine if someone came and actually watched that, they'd probably go, not being funny, guys, just get rid of that entire bit, that is really stupid and cringy. And all the last end sequences, I work with kids, you've known each other for literally half an hour.
Yeah.
There's so many bits that I would be like, look, I'm not being funny, Zach, whatever your bloody name is, just get rid of that bit. It's really shit and cringy. And then there should be a group of people that have to sign a disclaimer so they can't release any information about the film, but they can give honest, true feedback as a consumer because then he could go back and just fix it in post. Some things he couldn't, but there's some things that definitely could have been cut out of that film that would have made it a lot better. I wish he didn't say the words, this is going to take him back to the Stone Age. Imagine if that little one line wasn't in there. That entire sequence probably would have been a bit better.
Yeah,
Things
it's
like
true. I mean, but then people say, like, what's the difference between Batman, Superman, and Marvel films? In all honesty, there is no difference because they've both got shitty villains. They've both got shitty plots. Thor's plot, he got stranded on a Hela still kind of, you didn't really care for her at all. They've both got shitty villains, shitty plots, but they're just so different. Like, Marvel's so much better, but I was sitting there trying to figure out what the difference was and what if I could sit opposite the people that make DC films.
A lot of it is the script.
But Marvel's scripts suck.
compared to DC, they don't though. That's the difference. Like a normal Marvel script isn't great. It's like it's pretty crap. But you compare it to what they said, like things they say in the Justice League. I think the thing that I feel is that when I'm watching a DC film, I feel like everything's serious. Everything is so serious the entire time. When I watch the Avengers, which is why I'm a little bit worried about Infinity War, because it's going to be the first proper serious film they've done. Maybe other than Spider-Man or maybe the Avengers 2. A lot of the other films, they're quite happy-go-lucky, superhero action. There's always something at stake, but you always know that it's always going to work out in the end. It's a bit of fun. DC always seems it's very dark, but at the same time, it's just too serious. And excuse me,
Siri wants to be part of the podcast.
I asked if she was AI, and now fucking it's just talking to itself. They've got the formula. Marvel. They know they've got the right comedy to action ratio, and DC. The worst thing about DC, the script is so corny and like really cringy.
Yeah.
Like everything that comes out of Aquaman's mouth in that film is cringeworthy. I really like Jason Momoa, whatever his name is, and I think he's a great actor.
Jason what?
Momoa, I call him.
Momoa.
That's it, Momoa.
Mimosa.
Samosa. During Joe Moore, I was thinking of bloody Game of Thrones. I like him. I think he's a good actor. I think he was a good Aquaman, but there's just this bit of me that I'm sitting there going, well, bloody hell, like it's so corny and cheesy. The script writing, it's like it honestly felt like a 10-year-old wrote the script for Justice League, and that's what really let him down.
Yeah.
Other than the £10 VFX that was done on my After Effects.
Let's just rush through these quickly. So I watched the Snowman scene yesterday that we were saying about where, and
can I play it down the mic? Should I play it down the mic quickly if I can find it quick enough?
It is as bad as as people say. It was atrocious. And I'll get up on it. There you go. Oh, why are they taking down the Snowman? No one wants to go see this shitty ass film.
Honestly, so bad.
If this one doesn't work, we'll just move on. It doesn't work. Okay, so can't find it, but you just have to take our word for it. It is pretty shit. Yeah, so I saw that sucked. Baby Driver's been pushed for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Screenplay.
Still haven't watched it all the way through. I started watching it yours, and I got so tired.
I thought you watched it. So anyway, that's I think it definitely deserves a Best Director because, it's hard to do what he did with syncing all the music, and he did it so effortlessly, and it just worked very well. Best Picture, probably not. I don't know. I think, I don't know. I don't think, Best Picture. I don't think it should even be nominated for Best Picture because it wasn't.
Really?
It was a good film, and it was a good film. It should be. The sound made the film.
Was it the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to watch it. I think that's my next thing on my list to watch. I've got this list of films that I should have seen over the last couple of years that I didn't, and Wonder Woman was on them. The only reason I got around to watching Wonder Woman was because we were about to go and watch Justice League, so I thought I'd better cram this in before we go. So I definitely will watch Baby Driver. That's my next thing on my list.
Incredible 2 teaser trailer. Did you see it?
I'm not fussed. I didn't watch the first one. I hate Disney films. I will say that now. They're the shittest, most annoying things.
Okay, so that's been MAViSMITH Plays, podcast number 14. I wouldn't stick around for number 50. I don't think it's coming. Don't like Incredible. Nah, we'll move on. I don't want to talk to you about that anymore. The Punisher came out. Dickhead. The Punisher series came out on Friday. You haven't started watching it, have you?
I haven't. I really, really wanted to. I was gonna do it this weekend, but I just sort of ran out of time on Friday, and
ran out of time not going to the gym.
Well, yeah. Friday I was out drinking by accident. Saturday played some games and then streamed, and then Sunday I was out in the morning and out in the evening watching Justice League. So I didn't get time to watch it, but I will start that tomorrow night at 100% after I watch Thor again. I'm going to see Thor 2.
Right. Hey. Nice. So the last 10 minutes of the first episode is great. It is one of the coolest scenes in all of the Netflix Marvel universe. Deadpool trailer. There's not much really to say about that. Thought it was quite funny.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really a trailer, was it? It was more like a.
There's like a burst at the end.
Yeah, I saw that. but I like that because I'm not ever going to watch an.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch any more Deadpool. I know I'm going to see it, so...
Yeah, exactly. If I know I'm going to see a film, I'm not going to watch the trailer. I'm even tempted to try my best to not watch the Avengers trailer anymore because I know I'm going to see that film. I don't need to watch a trailer.
It's just that tease.
Oh, it's so annoying. Like, I managed to avoid the Star Wars trailer, the newest one that the director said, don't watch because it will spoil the film for you. I read that article and I was like, right, I'm not watching this trailer because it will ruin the film. I don't want that to happen to me. So I went at least 2.5 months without watching the Star Wars trailer. And then we went to see Thor and it came on and I was sitting in the cinema like this, like, oh, and then I was like, and then I just started watching it and I was like, oh, why did you do this to me?
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, now to our final segment. How long are we shooting for? 56 minutes, I'm guessing.
58.
58
But they had a bit of music at the beginning, so 55.
Bit of music at the bit, 55. So, Ask Reddit. We're gonna be asking Ask MAViSMITH. We're gonna be asking two questions already filled out. Obviously, if you have anything you want to ask us, that one person can tweet us. Don't bother hashtagging. We're not that popular. Just tag us in it and we'll answer. And if you want to ask us anything in the MAViSMITH chat, then you are obviously on Twitch. You're obviously more than welcome. So the first question, take some time. Tell me the 3 best things about you. Oh, our executive producer is in the chat.
Some Purple Arnold's flying on in.
Our executive producer, Lawrence Sheringham, has joined the chat.
Tell you what, he's coming far too late. Do you know another thing we've been spoken about? Stranger Things 2. I finally finished that. You need to watch Stranger Things.
You're just trying to get time to think about the 3 best things about you.
No, I don't need time. Don't need time. Me. My hair. Of which is plenty.
Yeah. 2.
My height, which I'm 6'11". Bro, please, you need to watch Stranger Things, mate. Have you finished it yet? What else? My 6-pack. They're probably my 3 best features. I would say my hair, my height, and my 6-pack. Other than that, I mean, nothing really.
Yeah.
Your spelling.
Your spelling? What are you on about your spelling?
What's the name? What's the title of this broadcast if we messed it up?
I just copied it from the last stream, so...
My spelling, what's happened?
What's he done? Sorry, guys, we're having a little bit of a...
What's happened?
Your spelling. Your spelling. There's nothing wrong with our spelling. Sorry, we're having a little...
My best feature.
Oh, okay.
My spelling.
Is it?
No. Basically, all the features I've just said are shit, but I've got nothing. I've got no good features, is what I would respond
You're
to
part of MAViSMITH. That's the best fucking thing. You're part of the MAViSMITH community, which is one of the best things ever. You have passion.
I've made you so nervous. Calm down.
You have. Well, our executive producer is in the chat. We have to be on our best behaviour. You're passionate about what you do. That's 2.
Yeah.
And you're committed. You go to the gym. you almost went to the gym this week.
I haven't missed a day in a long old time, and I missed a whole week last week. I'm disappointed in myself.
No, but you do normally have a strict schedule. You normally do adhere to it, and you're not very no.
What to it? What word did you just say? Did you say adhere to it?
No.
What did you fucking say?
What did I say?
You said I hired to it or something.
Oh, no. Did I? Okay, moving on. And then the second question...
Get in the playback.
...is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how strict were your parents, and what's the strictest thing that they've done?
I had the most laid back childhood.
We can tell.
My mum's really chilled. I don't live with my dad, obviously. I don't really see him anyway, so whatever. But my mum's really chilled. And, yeah, she's a good old gal. She pretty much lets me do anything when I was younger. She got away with anything.
You said it so weird. Anything.
I know, she said it really, really dodgy. You can go on to www. No, yeah, she pretty much like was probably laid back. She was overprotective. That was the thing. Like she was strict on me doing things that she didn't think was safe. So like, especially with like terrorist stuff in like London. If I was going up to London, like, be careful of London. You don't know about those pesky terrorists who they could attack at any moment. And she's not wrong.
Just
but,
the one, actually.
Yeah, just the one terrorist actually. But you know, you've got to kind of just bite the bullet, not pun not intended. And just sort of say, you know what, you're not gonna let them control your life, are you? So. But no, that's I don't really have strict parents, which was a really nice way to sort of not be smashed about when I was younger.
I'm trying to think of
you?
like mine are relatively strict. I mean, they're not that strict anymore, but they were. I'm trying to think of something that they were strict about, but it's just can't really think of anything. I'm so laid back to the point of where I don't really do anything that pisses anyone off until now, and I start pissing everyone off.
He's about to go to work as well.
Yeah, about to go to work as well. Fuck that. Okay. Anyway, should we wrap it? Should we call it? Should we wrap it? We'll call it. Let's wrap it up. Stay safe. Stay protected.
I'm going to play the jingle again.
And that's the end of the Ask Question topic. And that's our new jingle. Which changes every week for some reason. As we
every week, every like
like
10
we
minutes.
even need one.
We do, but we do have one jingle that does never change.
And that's our MAViSMITH podcast. The MAViSMITH cast. Nah, soz.
Nice one, guys.
Thanks, Liver Disease, for stopping by on the stream on twitch.tv/MAViSmith.
Thanks for staying here for the whole thing.
Thanks for
Hopefully we
staying.
entertained you, and hopefully we'll see you next Monday.
Let's just say, Liver Disease, you're in it more than our executive producer was.
Or any of our friends that are supposed to be supporting us.
But you can support us if you subscribe on iTunes to our podcast, as well as SoundCloud. I don't think we get anything for SoundCloud. I mean, it just shows that we're popping off, really. But iTunes, if you subscribe, which is probably what you're listening on, sometimes anyway, you can
follow us on SoundCloud, so you get notified whenever we get a new podcast, which is every Monday.
Yep.
Is that part of the jingle? Oh, bloody hell, there's a bit of a follow-through.
For audio listeners, GFA just let one go.
For audio listeners?
Okay, let's wrap this shit up. Okay.
Mate.
So,
if you don't like it, it's going to be awful.
Okay, right. So, let's wrap it up. We are streaming on... We are streaming on twitch.tv/MAViSmith, where you can join us in the chat. Oh, fuck me. You can join us in the chat. That stinks, that shit.
It's like an invisible green wall. I'm going to start disappearing from a green mist. The green screen's going to cut me out.
So you can join us on MAViSmith and you can get involved in the conversation. And you can even listen to us on iTunes and SoundCloud, as well as YouTube. We do upload straight to YouTube afterwards, so you can watch the video. You can watch us fucking around and fuck all on the video if you really want to as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching MAViSMITH Podcast number 13.
14.
MAViSMITH Podcast number 14. Hope you have a lovely, lovely evening.
Thanks for chilling with us, boys and girls and guys and shells. And now we just keep talking as the music plays.